Yes.
Guess what? It's our new game show!
Yay!
I'm Lord Currie. You might not have heard of me on television before, but here I am now. And I want to introduce you to, give a big welcome to Kate, our lovely assistant. Right, now, this is how it works. You see two boards. One with wanted, one with weed, and I've got some pictures. Now, I'm going to give half the pictures to Kate. There they are. And I'll have half the pictures. Now, we each hold up a picture. Now, of the two pictures, you have to decide which is the weed and which is wanted, because this is Spot the Weed.
Hey.
Bear with us, because this is the pilot programme, and we're hoping to have it on television in the next few weeks. Right. Now, so ready for the first picture? I hold up lavender. If you think lavender is a weed, put your hands up now. Oh, well, that wasn't too bad, was it? So, we'll take a bit of blue tap. And fix it on the wanted bit while Kate holds up another picture.
Is it Kate? Daisies?
Right, Kate's held up daisies.
Hey. Oops.
Weed or wanted?
Wanted. Yay.
Ah, wanted. But how about if it's on your lawn?
Wanted.
Right. Let's go. You want to put it on?
Oh.
On the wanted side. There we are.
Mm.
Right. And here's another one. Buttercups.
Oh.
Nice buttercups, aren't they? Do you like buttercups?
Yep.
Weed or wanted?
Wanted.
What about if it's on your lawn?
Still wanted.
We haven't got many who want to have a bowling green, have we? Right, so that can go on the wanted as well. And then you hold one. Right. And what's this one then? A rose. Weed or wanted?
Wanted.
Wanted.
Very
Right,
much so.
so we put it on the wanted side. And another picture. Are you ready?
Yes.
Weed or wanted?
Wanted.
I'll have to have a vote, won't we? Have a vote?
What is it? Wanted.
It's
Dandelions.
No, it's not.
You have to put your hand up.
which one?
Which one?
This one.
Yeah, which wanted or weed?
Is it a weed?
Can I
It's
speak?
fine to spot the weed.
No.
If you think it's a weed, put your hand
Yeah,
up.
listen to the ruler.
No, if you think it's a weed, put your hand up. Right, there's quite a lot of weeds. Yes, it's all right, you can say something.
In Greece, before they flower, we can collect them and eat them. They're very full
Yes.
of iron, And they're very tasty as well.
Right, but on the vote, we have to put it on the weed.
Oh,
Oh,
I agree.
you don't eat them, that's fine.
Except in posh restaurants.
All right.
Yes.
Well, they have them in most restaurants.
Right.
Okay.
And what have you got this time?
Oh,
Oh, daffodils.
daffodils. Wanted.
Wanted.
Oh, there's two pictures there. Right, now here's one. Cowslip. We or wanted?
Wanted.
Oh,
Wanted.
I think we need a vote. If you think it's a weed, put your hand up.
Yeah.
Right? If you think it's wanted, put your hand up. All right. Well, I think that goes on the wanted side. Right, and the last one, this is a very difficult one, so I hope you're concentrating hard. Is this a weed or wanted? If you think it's a weed, put your hand up now. Oh, nobody's put that. It's wanted.
Wanted.
Nobody's put their hand up, so we'll squeeze that on the wanted board as well. Oh, this side. Lovely. Right. Right, we'll be back later for why we did that. And you're probably all wondering and thinking, what's going on? Anybody ever been to see Ken Dodd? Well, yes. Well, when he stood up, he said, don't worry if you're frightened of the dark, because it will be light when you go home. So, there's a warning. Anyway, what was the point of all this then? There must have been a point to it, surely. Otherwise, why do it? Well, in the Gospel reading, what was the problem?
The enemy.
The weeds in
The weeds.
between the weeds.
I think the problem was telling the difference. You see, the tares, if you've ever seen a picture of tares, they look very like wheat. They've got those ears of corn coming off them, but if you eat them, well, they won't kill you. I don't think they'll kill you, but you won't like it. So it's the problem of telling the difference, and sometimes it's difficult. Wasn't too hard with these, was it? To spot the weed. Except, I wonder what the keeper of the bowling green would say about the daisies. I wonder what the farmer would say about the cowslips. When I was young, living in the village, go out into the fields where the cows were, and the field was full of cowslips. Cowslips everywhere. Absolute field was almost yellow. You go out now and try and find one. Why? Because to the farmer, they're weeds. You might like them, but to the farmer, they're weeds. To the greenkeeper, they're weeds. Same with buttercups. But buttercups are useful. Do you like butter?
Ooh.
Show you Rachel.
Oh.
Boom, boom.
The other problem is judging by looks. Look at that pretty picture. Isn't it lovely?
Yes.
Do you know what it is?
It's the nightshade, isn't it?
Deadly nightshade. Have a drop of that.
Don't want that. Please.
You want to see
It does
tomorrow,
have
don't you?
That does have quite a
So, don't always judge a book by its cover, they say, don't they?
Well, you die if you eat that.
Here's two pictures. Two pictures. I know, because we haven't got our system, we can't make them big. But here's two pictures. Right?
Yeah.
Now, they look pretty similar, don't they?
Yeah.
Are they the same plant?
No.
No.
Do you know what the difference between them is?
One of them is poisonous.
Yes, but which one?
The left one is hogsweed,
No,
isn't it?
no.
I think they're based.
One's cow
This one
parsley.
should be poison.
This one is cow parsley.
The right
Now,
one.
when I was young, you'd go out into the field, the hedgerows by the side of the road, where the cow parsley was going. You'd cut a nice straight stem, because they were hollow, go over to the elder and pick the hard berries before they'd ripened, and you got a pea shooter. And you can make a pea shooter out of cow parsley. It worked very well. I wouldn't want to make a cow parsley. I wouldn't like to make a pea shooter out of this one. This one is hemlock.
Yes.
And they both grow in similar places. It's a good job to be able to tell the difference between the two.
Yeah.
Because this one, and you might find breathing a bit difficult.
Yes.
So, how does all that apply to what we were talking about in today's Gospel? Now, the weeds, in that case, were extremely similar to the wheat. Now, when you look around here, we're all quite similar to each other, aren't we? Well, there are differences. You know, some people are a bit taller than others, some a bit more overweight than others, some got a different shoe size, but basically we're quite similar. You're going to be able to tell us from gorillas or chimpanzees, aren't you? It's not too difficult. Now, and we all live together, don't we? Well, we don't want to make any mistakes. The thing is in the story, who was the farmer?
God.
God was the farmer. So what do we learn from that? I think we learn that God wants us all to live together. And we have to put up with the fact that some people are not quite as good as others. It's our job not to condemn them, but to try to influence them. The people who live around us, it's our job not to condemn them. If they don't know about God, if they don't know about Jesus, if they don't know, how can they be saved? Because it's only through Jesus, it says so in the Bible, only through Jesus that we get to heaven. If we get everybody else who says they'll get you there, there isn't anybody else. So the thing is, what do you do? Well, the fact is that people can change. There's evidence in the Bible that people can change. There's a very nasty man in the Bible, really nasty, went around persecuting people, travelled around the countryside, he was even going to a place called Damascus. He was a really, really nasty man, persecuting the Christians. The chances are some got killed. Have you ever thought of that? That Saul could have had blood on his hands. How many people here believe in capital punishment? Get rid of him. Hang him. But the thing is that he was someone who God saw something special in. Jesus spoke to him on the road to Damascus. Why did Jesus choose him? We don't know who Jesus is going to choose. We haven't got that ability. If a terrorist came in that door now, we know he was a terrorist because it's on the telly all the time, isn't it? So you can't recognise them. And he came in a little bit sad, not very happy at all, saying he was very sorry. Don't worry, folks, I'm not going to kill anybody. I know I've done it in the past, but I've seen the light and I believe in Jesus now. I wonder how many of us would go, no, God, get rid of him, get rid of him. How many of us would be on the mobile phone, 999? I don't think many of us, so it's a good job there wasn't social media around in Saul's time, I think. I wonder how easy he'd have found it then. And yet, did you hear the story about Hugh Edwards on the television? How many people went on social media and said, I bet it's him. Must be so and so. And they spread it all around with no evidence at all. And various presenters got really, really nasty, vicious messages sent to them. People would have had them arrested on no evidence at all. And in the end, what was the result? The police came out and said no criminality at all. There was no offence in the eyes of the law. And yet people wanted to lock him up, lock all these people up. That's the sort of society we live in. But what does God say about it? We can look in the Gospel for the words of Jesus, and he says, do not judge, or you will be judged. Matthew chapter 7. In John chapter 8, where the people are condemning a woman who's supposedly committed adultery, probably has committed adultery. I don't know, I didn't see the evidence. But Jesus said, let anyone who is without sin throw the first stone. Metaphorical stones, but I've just told you what people do on social media. They throw stones. Nasty. How many of us are willing to gossip about what we hear someone else talking pass it on. When you're thinking about people and what they're like and whether they're nice or not nice, don't go by first impressions. Remember, people can change. Remember St. Paul. Thank you.